Oh, I guess we are live. This is Mike, you guys, from Mike's Magic Resto Dealing, Detailing, and Paint Enhancement and Correction here in Sharpsburg, Georgia. Oh my, not a bad weather day. At least it didn't rain, but it's been rather hot. And there's Sally sitting outside while I finished up this project, our 2009 Corvette C something another. I don't know. I forget. Called Cyber Gray, which makes it an unusual color. There weren't a whole lot of Corvettes painted this color. The rest of the car, I'm not sure. But the customer brought me this car, and he had two main areas of concern. Looking for my pointer. I don't know where it went. I guess I can get by without it. Oh well. Hey, somebody's watching. Hey, welcome everybody. He was concerned about the hood and the roof, mainly because they were all scratched up, and at one time, I think my previous owner, they had put one of those leather bras on the front end, which the front end has PPF anyway, Mr. Bobby, which is a good thing, a bad thing. I'm not getting into the pros and cons of PPF, but it had left a line of scratches across the hood, where when you go down the road, the wind would move it around, this and that and the other, and it just scratched the paint. And from about the middle over to this little curve right here, it was pretty extensive and pretty deep, and I wasn't sure it was going to turn out. And I mean, if you get right down nose suit of paint, Mr. Bobby, with a magnifying glass, some of it you can still see barely, but you got to catch the light just right. So I removed all the old coating, took a lot of damp sanding with different grits, compounding, polishing, paint prepping, all that stuff, and then I applied the DPC ceramic coating to the hood and the roof. Now the rest of the car had been previously ceramic coated, reportedly, and I believe that to be the case. So it looks good from 4 foot away, but it'll be his judgment when he gets here whether he wants me to do the rest of the car over again. And it does have some problem areas. Well, here's the roof, folks. I'm telling you what, that coating is slick. Yeah, it's cured to the touch because I put it on yesterday, I believe it was. That is slick. Ooh, man, that thing's going to be easy to wash now. And then this afternoon I went back and I did a rinseless wash over the entire vehicle just to get rid of the dusting from the compound and all that sort of stuff that settles on the car while you're working on it. Because you do make a mess sometimes. Cleaning a car, sometimes you make a mess. You know, and in one of my videos I had featured some scratches that were in this area on the roof, and I had made mention that I was really worried about whether or not I could get rid of them or improve them. And there's some right there, see if you can catch it in the light. It's hard to see. I'd say 95% or better gone. Some careful, tedious work though. Careful, tedious work. So now I'm just waiting on him to arrive and either A, pick it up, or B, leave it. It matters not to me, but I think you can see in the lights there, you can see the scratching that is present, for example, on the trunk deck. Oh man, and you get over here and you catch the light just right, you can see a line of scratching down the edge here. And that's either from, I believe, somebody sanding here and then not buffing up close to the edge, or they buffed too much at the edge here and they didn't finish down, so they left the scratching there. And it's not bad on this side, although you can see some scratching that is just basically what I call love marks from washing the vehicle. And you're going to get some of those more than likely. I mean, that almost looks like a discoloration in the paint. I don't know. But, you know, I could go on and show you all kinds of problems and scratches that it has. But I mean, it's a 2009. It's been driven, for Pete's sakes. It hasn't been a garage queen, hasn't been a trailer queen. It has been driven. And stuff just happens. And on these cars like this, that you got old factory paint, you do not want to chase perfection. If you do, you will remove way too much clear coat, and your goal is to preserve as much clear coat as possible. I've said that many, many times before. That's your goal, to be as unaggressive as possible, and then realize which areas you can chase and which areas you cannot chase. In fact, there's a scratch right there. I don't know if y'all can get it on camera, that I worked on and worked on and worked on and worked on, and then when it was still there after I put the coating on, I actually got my magnifying glass out, which is right here. I keep it handy, old school. And when you looked at it under the magnifying glass, you could see that it was just too far down in the clear coat body to go after it anymore. But, you know, from back here, it's really hard to see. I can see it, but I have kind of a practiced eye, I guess. I'm not sure if it's showing up on camera, but it's really difficult. Not sure if that was on account of the bra, maybe a piece of dirt or something got up under there, and, you know, it would shift back and forth. I don't know. I can only guess. I can see a lot of scratching on the front fenders. Can you see that, Mr. Bobby? You know, if he's happy with it, he's happy with it. It's like Mike Phillips always said, it's not my car. So hey, if he's happy, I'm happy. If he wants me to go on, I'll go on. If he doesn't, I won't. Doesn't matter much to me either way, although I hate leaving cars. See a smudge. I hate leaving cars undone. But that's a care package I make up for the customer. There's some titanium sealant in that bottle there, and it is a high quality 8-month plus sealant. And what I'm going to have him do, Mr. Bobby, is after this cures some more, he can do a rinseless wash or whatever he wants to do, and then he can use this as a topper over this, and it will help improve its longevity and help prevent scratching, that sort of thing, water spotting, blah blah blah. And it's just a good maintenance product. So I'll be gifting that to him. Some breath fresheners in there and some of my cards, blah 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 blah. But I'll definitely recommend that he put that on first chance. Yeah, in a few more days, I would say. I'm not sure. At one point, I've waited 2 or 3 days after and did it with success. I've done it the next day with some success. But I think the longer you wait, the better off you are, because this stuff will continue to cure for 10 days or more, so they tell me. I mean, it's very cured right now, but it'll be another 4 or 5 days before you can actually wash it. It could get wet now, and it would be alright, but you don't want to wash it or put any chemicals on it, I don't think, until it's fully cured out of an abundance of caution. And usually they tell you 6 hours to get wet and 6 days to wash on most all of these coatings. Oh well. Appreciate you dropping by, Mr. Bobby. I'm waiting on him to get here and see what the situation's going to be. Appreciate you, brother. Like, tag, share, follow, subscribe, and all that stuff. I appreciate it. Have a great day now. What's left of it. Bye.